happy, beautiful morning. It's actually really cold out. It's probably about 40 degrees, but blue skies. I have a jacket on for the first time of the season, and I'm getting a late start. It's almost 10:30, leaving the cave right now, and I have to go back for more blood work today. My levels were a little skewy last week, so isn't that exciting? You get to go for blood work 2 times in 1 week. So I'll bring you guys with me. And Tom and I were up super late last night. I normally fall asleep around 10 o'clock. Honestly, I'm a lightweight anymore. But we were up until 3 in the morning, binge watching. If you guys have not seen this original series on Amazon, you have to check it out. It's called Transparent, Trans Parent. And it was the 3rd season. I don't know when the 3rd season came out, but I noticed it last night. And we binge watched the whole thing. It's amazing. I highly recommend the series. Transparent on Amazon. And also, we really enjoyed, we're waiting for the next installment, the Netflix original series, Frankie and Grace. That one's great too. But I almost feel like I'm hungover this morning, you know? It's been a long time since I've been hungover. But I woke up and I was like, oh God, I gotta go for lab work. I totally forgot about it. So we're heading back to the nest. I'm gonna get cleaned up, redressed, out the door, and I have Tom went to the post office last night, and I have a little bit of happy mail. One was for an art swap that I did a couple months ago, and the other one was a birthday card from Cynthia. Thank you, Cynthia. I don't know when you mailed that, honey, but congratulations on your new house and everything. That sounds amazing. So, and then tonight, this evening, to further the excitement, is my 7-year-old Carter, my 7-year-old grandson's trunk or treat at his school. And it was funny, I was talking to my youngest granddaughter yesterday, and she asked me what I was going to be for Halloween, and I told her a one-legged witch, because that's what I am every year. So that should be fun. That's at like 5 o'clock, I think. So in between all of that, I want to try to make something for lunch using up some of those vegan cuts things that I wasn't able to use when I did my taste test. So let's go feed the birdies and get on with the day, and I will touch base with you in a little bit. See you in a minute.
Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train, when I was feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby found a diesel down just before.
Here's a morning view through the kaleidoscope. All right, guys, I'm ready to go. So I'll see you in the car. And when we get back here, I'll show you, I made some more potion bottles, and I have everything like laid out on the table over there. I'm also filming my mission inspiration for the month, but I'll show you some things when we get back. It's turning out to be a lovely day. So yeah, I'll see you in the car, okay? And we're off. This time we're not going to be late. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good week. It feels like a busy week in a good way. But yeah. Home. So let's go get some lab work. I'm trying to think of what I wanted to tell you guys. I thank you so much for all your support with my potion bottle video. I had so much fun making them. And I just said to you before that I made, some more. I can't talk. All of a sudden I can't talk. So I'll show those to you. And, you know, I keep these things out year round, basically. Most of them. So that was a lot of fun. I told you I started the Mission Inspiration. I'm thinking of another. I actually have a couple of projects I'm going to do. Let me know if you would like to see. I told you I made some body butter with my Sister of the Moon, Donathan, and a friend of my sister's, my birth sister, Sue, wants to buy some of my body butter, which is exciting and fun. So I'm going to be doing that this week, and let me know if you guys would like to see how I'm going to do that. It's a fairly simple process, and I think everyone has their own recipes. You saw that I was gifted recently from friend and sister Margaret here, who gave me her amazing creams, and I love those too. I use them every day. So that's plans. And what else? I'm really trying to think what I'm going to make for lunch today, you guys, and these ingredients are crazy to incorporate. We were left with a packet of oatmeal, which honestly I'm probably not going to eat. Well, we'll see. Maybe I could utilize that in like a burger or something, but not today. So then we have hot chili oil, right? Which I love. And there's many things. I was really thinking of doing a stir fry, you know, but we'll see what time it is when I get back. Last night Tom came over for dinner to the Nest. We really had a good night last night. And I made a vegan, of course, I shouldn't even have to say that anymore. Everything I eat is vegan. Stroganoff. And beef stroganoff used to be one of my favorite foods. I love all food. But I really like veganizing standard recipes. And this was really amazing. And one of the things that I'm going to embark upon is making my own vegan sour cream. I haven't ventured into that yet. I also I'm interested in trying the cheese sauce that's made out of cauliflower. Haven't tried that. There's some staples that I really want to try. So, what is my point? Oh, lunch today. I don't know, maybe a stir fry. We'll see. I'm going to check in with Tom when I get done with labs. We'll see what he's into. I told you, we got to be ready to go to my grandson's thing by like 4 o'clock. So, but I did promise you that I would use some of that stuff. So I'm going to try. And I think there's also a packet. Actually, I know there's a packet of the broth, which looked good. Like some kind of curry broth or something. Maybe we can use that in the stir fry. We'll see. I'll think of something. So I'll show you that stuff. And what else is going on? My grandson's going to spend the night this weekend. My sister, Sue, is going over to my mom's place. My mom's old place. Her husband is selling the house, and he's moving. And I don't blame him, you know, at all. Gosh, he was there for my mom for 30 years. But I didn't know that my sister was going to go over there until yesterday. And I had already made plans for my grandson to come over. So, yeah, she's going to go take more plants out of my mom's gardens and just get things that can't be replaced, you know. I do have some of her and my grandmother's iris bulbs that are planted and grow every year when I was living in my prior residence, and they're still there. That's where my son lives. Yeah, I'm just kind of, you know what, I'm off today, you guys, from being up so late. That's what it is. I'm just kind of like, I haven't had enough coffee. I'm still doing the intermittent fasting, so I don't eat until afternoon, and then I stop eating at 8. And it was a week Monday that I've been doing this, and I'm going to continue doing it. I haven't noticed anything. A couple times I had gotten into the habit of having like popcorn at night, which isn't a bad thing. But I have noticed a few times that, you know, about 9 o'clock at night, I want some popcorn, and I just don't. But I tend to set up rules for myself and then stick with them, you know, which I need to be a little more flexible. But I've been doing that, and I've been, I freaking love YouTube. How many times have I said this? But, you know, anything you want to know about or learn about, honestly, these days you can just type it in and somebody's done a video on it. So I've been watching a lot of videos on intermittent fasting, and that's been cool. All right, listen, I'm going to sign off because I'm at the medical complex right now, and I'll see you guys when I get back in the car. There's nobody in the waiting room right now. Only Sports Illustrated magazines. And on the door it says Zombie Zone, beware. Don't you think it should say Vampire Zone? I'm going to let them know. But yes. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. See in a few. Okay, so that was fun. And today, look, I got a smiley face bandage. Oh, yes. It was crazy in the waiting room. Right after I filmed that, 3 people came in, and it felt like there was a full moon out. There was a little cray-cray, a little cray-cray. You wonder how people can, are getting about in the world. You know, they're out driving around and stuff. But it's that time of the year. But yes, I was talking to my favorite lab girl. Shout out to Stacy. Anyway, I just talked to Tom. I called him rather than stop by, and he is working. He was receptive to a visit, but it does have things to do, and so I'm going to just head on back to the nest, and I'll do what we were talking about. Might as well, let's make a stir fry. Does that sound good? I'll use somehow we'll incorporate that broth and the hot chili oil, and we'll leave the oatmeal alone for today. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there was something else we were supposed to eat, but we'll do that. I'll show you the potion bottles. There's only one that I didn't like how it came out, and I made a bunch of them. And la 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 la, I don't know. Yeah, I need to eat something. It's almost 12:30. Get another cup of coffee. I haven't had enough coffee today. And hello, all you people out and about. All the leaves it's been blustery, and you know, we're heading into November, but the cold surprised me yesterday and today. It's like, oh wait, yes, it is becoming the end of autumn right now, just like it does every year. La la la. And you know, I have to thank you guys. I've had a lot of compliments. I hate to sound vain, but I've had a lot of compliments on my hair lately, and I have to laugh because I stopped. You saw when I went to the hairdresser for the first time in 35 years, right? And I went back a couple times. Well, that was the end of that. I'm just not that girl. I'm not that girl who's gonna go spend that kind of money on something that I consider frivolous. No offense or shade on anybody who likes to do these things. I understand getting pampered and letting a professional do things, but I'm just not that girl. Anyway, so I've started back to the box dye. As much as I want to let my grays come through, I think I told you guys I'll wait till I'm about 60. We'll see. But I cut it myself. I've been cutting it myself. So yeah, it feels good to have a little body around my face, and I'm trying not to have it look like it's a mullet. But a few of you have commented on it, and I thought that I would comment back and let you know the deal there. So thank you for that. And yeah, I'm going to, I'll give you a scenery shot, okay? And then I'll see you when we get home. All right, guys, this is what we're working with. I have a jar of this chili oil, spicy roasted chili oil, which I'm excited to try. We have a packet of Millie's Curry Spice Vegetable Sipping Broth, which is like a tea bag with soup broth in it. And actually, you know what? That'll be easy. I'll just put on a kettle of water and we'll make that and try that out. I forgot about this. This is the Go Veggie Cheesy Bliss Parmesan style topping. I am not going to use this today. I'll use it on something else, you know, like Italian. I thought about making like a minestrone soup or something, but we're going to wait on this one. I'm sure it's fine. And we're also going to wait on this. Yeah, maybe I can incorporate that into oatmeal cookies or oatmeal muffin or something. I can't see me trying this anytime soon, just because I'm not doing breakfast anymore and I'm making excuses. But yeah, so we're going to make this, and then I'm going to incorporate this. I told you I thought about doing a stir fry, so let's do it. I have some carrots, a zucchini, a pepper, some Napa cabbage. Do any of you guys do this? When I peel garlic for something, I save cloves in oil in the refrigerator. If you don't do it, you should think about it. It's a great way to have it handy, because when you buy minced garlic in the store, it's pretty expensive. So I like to do this, and then you can use the oil to cook with too. And I have some spring onions here, and I've already put up, I'll try to take you not so fast here. I've already put up a pot of rice that's cooking, just white rice, and that pot back there is over 50 years old and has a story behind it. So someday I will tell you the story and the meaning behind that pot and why it's special to me. But it's the best rice pot I've ever used. It's an old pressure cooker. Anyway, and my wok here, so we're going to walk and roll, and happy Halloween. Or happy Halloween. Yeah. I'll see you guys. You know what? I'm not going to film my chopping and everything today, you guys, honestly. But let me chop everything up and get ready to go, and I'll put on a kettle of water for the soup. All right? See you in a few. All right, while we're waiting for the kettle to boil, I'll just open this up. That's it. Just looks like a regular tea bag. Organic vegetable blend, carrots, celery, onion, garlic, yeast extract, sea salt, green tea, curry, cumin, turmeric, herbs, and spices. I'm actually excited to try this. And I like that cool little symbol, right? All right. See you when the water's boiled. Okay, I'll just let that steep for a little bit, and see you back here when I'm done chopping veggies. All right, I'm done chopping, and I can't wait to cook this because I'm starving. But you can see I did the green peppers. Here's the zucchini, the Napa cabbage, a carrot, the green onion, and this is a mixture of garlic, and I also pulled out some ginger. So that's what we're going to stir fry, and I'm going to use this Eden Select Toasted Sesame Oil, just a little bit, and I have some soy sauce. We'll use our chili oil, and I have some sesame seeds here, and we'll toast them in a little cast iron frying pan. These remind me of Mommy Tang, who I miss. All right, so I'm going to heat up the wok, and in the meantime, let's try the broth, okay? See you in a second. All right, let's give this a try. It's been about 10 minutes. I just let it cool down a lot. We can compost this. Yeah, it smells good. Someday I'll learn where my camera is. All right. Looks like maybe I put a little too much water in. I don't know. It said 6 to 8 ounces. This is definitely much bigger than a cup. Oh, Galaxy mug? Yeah. See the link below. It smells good. It smells like curry. Not a big surprise. And garlic. It's nice. It almost has like an instant chicken bouillon flavor. I think I did put a little bit too much water in it. It would have been nicer if it were more concentrated, but that's on me, not on the broth. I like it. Yeah, it's very reminiscent of, I remember as a kid, my mother used to buy Lipton cup of noodle soup, which really, if you think about it, was just awful, you know? But it kind of has that taste to it, and that evokes good memories for me, so I like it. It tastes a little salty, but in a good way. Yeah, definitely. 2 thumbs up for the broth. And you saw I chopped all the vegetables, so we're heating up the wok. And I'm going to pull out one of my little cast iron skillets. We'll toast those sesame seeds right up, and the rice is done. We'll pull this together and have some lunch. So I'll see you at the wok. Okay, so I'm pretty much set up here to get going. This is getting nice and hot. And I have my little baby cast iron skillet that we're going to use to toast the sesame seeds. I'll get that heated up now. And I'll tell you the order that we are going to do this. I'm going to put a little of the sesame oil in, as well as some of this chili oil right from the start. And then we'll do our carrots, because this is going to go fairly quick. Our zucchini and green pepper. And then we'll throw in our Napa cabbage. Actually, before we put the cabbage in, we'll throw in the garlic with the ginger right in the beginning. And then we'll finish up with the green onions really quick. I saved a little, a couple tablespoons of the broth, which I really enjoyed. We may throw that in here too if we need some moisture, as well as the soy sauce. So I'm just going to get going with that. And let's see how long it takes us, all right? Not too much oil, just a little bit. Oh man, just that alone smells incredible. All right, let's start off with our carrots. You can see this okay. Yeah, that could even be a little bit hotter. Let's see what you're seeing. And the idea, obviously, of a stir fry is you want to cook things super hot, super quick. So I try to, cut everything fairly small. Let's add our garlic and ginger. Oh my God, that smells incredible. All right, let's put some of this chili oil in. I'm going to grab some of the red peppers that are in there. I like it spicy. And this is just sunflower oil, dried chilies, real salt, sesame oil, and garlic powder. And I haven't tried it, so if I want to add more, I'll add more. Okay, and right on top of that, I'm just going to add our zucchini and green pepper. Everything nice and coated. Okay, you guys, I'm actually going to let this cook for, I don't know, probably about 3 minutes. I'm going to keep stirring it, and then I'll come back and we'll do the cabbage and the onions, okay? See you in a minute. Okay, I turned some lights on in here. Hopefully you can see a little better. These are just about ready for the next step. You don't want your veggies to get, you know, too limp. You want them nice and crisp. In the meantime, our little sesame seeds here are done. Protein, protein, protein. I'm going to just set them aside in a little dish. I don't want them to get burned. I love sesame seeds. Okay, so let's just add our cabbage now. And I haven't added any other moisture. I didn't use the broth. I think this cabbage is going to release a lot too, and it really cooks down and cooks very quickly. So while that's doing that, I haven't put any soy sauce in yet. I'm just going to add the green onions, which I also love. One of these days I'm going to make some scallion pancakes. That'll be good. Oh man, I wish you guys could smell this. Look at that. Okay, so let's just do a couple shots of the soy sauce. Do a little flavor. Not too much. That was maybe less than a tablespoon. Yum! Alright, I told you our rice is ready. So I'm just going to give this about a minute more. And we're going to throw the sesame seeds on top when it's all done. I'm going to plate this up on some rice. And we will be eating. Oh, and of course, I used all the sesame seeds. And you know I'm going to save this bottle because we can't have enough. I'll show you the potion bottles after lunch. Alright, let me plate this up. See you in a minute. Alright, I just spooned out some rice for a nice bed. Here's our toasted sesame seeds, which I'm going to use all of those. And we're just going to plate it up. Dun, dun, dun. Oh my gosh. You guys like stir fry? I do, you know, whatever veggies you have on hand. Alright. This is definitely, I'm going to be full after 2 bites, but oh man, I wish you guys were here to have lunch with me. Let's dump on our sesame seeds. Alrighty, I'll see you back here and we'll have a bite. Okay, let's do this. You know you want some. Oh my. I always feel guilty that I don't call Tom over for lunch, but he's like me. He eats late in the afternoon too. I'll save him some. Mm-hmm. The stir fry is amazing. I taste the chili oil a little bit. I would like more. I'm actually going to add a little more, excuse me, on top. Just a little bit. The heat is coming through really nice, but I told you, I do like it spicy. Not crazy spicy, but spicy enough. I also really taste that fresh ginger. So I'm just going to do about that much more. And that's really nice coming through the ginger. I think we're probably just going to have leftovers for dinner tonight anyway, so I won't be hungry until after we do the trunk or treat. which I think both of my grandkids are going to be zombie, or these two on this end are going to be zombies for Halloween. And I'm like, what happened to Pikachu or SpongeBob, you know? But the ones in North Carolina, I don't know what Jacoby's going to be. I know Riley's going to be Supergirl, right? Here we go. Oh, yeah. You can really taste it now. Look at it on the zucchini there. Have I told you how much I love toasted sesame seeds? Yeah. Well, thank you, Vegan Cuts, for my chili beak. 2 thumbs up. And I see on the side, the heat here is rated medium. So I could, but I'm getting a nice heat with it. Just put on top. And I've decided, after I eat, I'll show you guys the potion bottles I'm working on. But I've decided to save the opening of the art swap for a separate video. I want to, you know, give honor to the artists who participated, and I'm really excited for that. So it's already getting to be about 3 o'clock now, and I'm going to meet up with Tom in an hour. So for me to get this video uploaded and hopefully edited before we go out tonight. So we'll see. Let me finish eating, and that's what we'll do. When I'm done, I'll show you the potion bottles, okay? I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, guys, I set these up on the table because this would be the easiest way to show you. So this is my total collection right now of bottles that I've made. And these are, I started doing these last year, and now whatever I did this year, including the shrunken apples I made. This was our crone. And she looks like she needs a new hat, but, you know, she came through, no mold or anything. I do have a tutorial on how to make shrunken apple heads. I'll link it below. So that's her. And then we have these two guys, and they need some hair. Well, or not. I've seen people on Pinterest store these things in jars, at, like, you know, shrunken heads and stuff, but didn't they come out cute? And yeah, they stored really well. I kept them with the pomander balls and the orange slices with the cinnamon, and they came through really great. So those are those. And then I just wanted to show, in case you guys hadn't seen this, I got this at the auction last year, but this totally reminds me of a potion bottle from Hocus Pocus. Isn't that great? So we have him. Let me show you my least favorite first. I did not keep track of how I made these, and I really was just experimenting, so, you know, you get a different result every time, but I'll just kind of in no particular order. This was, all of these were printed off labels from the internet. This is my least favorite. This is the arsenic, and I want to redo this and make it green, but I hope you can see I have the light here, so you can really get a look at the mica powders and stuff. I hope I'm giving you guys a good shot. So we have arsenic, and these are all done with the Caro syrup, the hair gel, or soap. This is Feathers of the Crow, and all I did was take some chicken feathers that were actually from my mom's chickens, and I sprayed them with my DecoArt Medium Mister sprayer in black and made crow feathers. So that's that. That came out cute. And then here's one, another great label, Jekyll Brothers Frankenstein and Myrrh. And this originally started out with this great green, why can't I see what you're seeing, potion. And I put some eyeballs in it, as you could see. And they just really look cool, and it came out better than I thought it would. But some of these aren't as good moving in the light as others. So there's that. This is one of my, this probably is my favorite, or top two, or this is the dragonfly juice, dragonfly wing juice. Did the video on this, and I love it. I'm hoping you guys can see the, I'll stop saying that. Let me move the light. That's better. Yeah, this one's my favorite, and trust me, I have played with these and just sat and, you know, shook them up and had a ball. Okay, these are our mermaid tears, and love how they came out too. So that was a lot of fun. I wish I had a smaller shell, but what are you going to do? This was the same technique that I used for the Cosmic Boho candle holders. I did in a bottle, and this became distilled moonbeams. And I think it looks really cool. And that's all that's in there, is just the cosmic paint on the bottle. But I thought it was perfect. Again, with the coffee filter on the top. So that's that. This was one that I did last year, and all I did this year was I added a plastic bat on the bottom. So, and a lot of these little bottles I got at the auction or from one of my friends, Bruce. Really hooked me up with a lot of cool small bottles. Here's one of my absolute favorites. This is the dragon scales. And I just adore them. Here are some dragonfly wings. And these two came out so cool. I meant to tell you guys, Tom hooked me up with a brand new to me laptop. And I'll be working with that soon, so hopefully my filming will improve. And yeah, look at this one. Okay, this is a Harry Potter potion, Amortentia, and this is supposed to be the most powerful love potion in the world, but I love it. I used a lot of gold mica in this one, and I'm a big fan of upcycling jewelry charms and things like that, so put a little charm on that. These were all free labels. Another one, Granny Gulch's Mysterious and Occult Potions and Whimsies, and I just have beads in this one. And a lot of these I'll leave out year round. This one is Moon Dust, and all I did was put glitter with powder and little mirrored pieces, and I used some chalk to just add some grayness to it. So that's our Moon Dust. Here are pure concentrated extract of human skull, and these are just little skulls from plastic ornaments, you know, that you get at the Dollar Tree. This was an actual bottle from the auction. This is a real label, and I debated on whether or not to alter it, so instead I just put another label on the back. High octane broomstick fuel, and it's a great orange. Here is some witch's brew, which is really fun. You can play with these all day long. Here is our mermaid tear elixir, which I did in the video, and I think that I am going, and you can really see the tears in here too, you guys. I think I'm going to really alter this further and add like a polymer clay mermaid tail wrapping around the bottle. But yeah, this was one of my favorites too. And then this is just one that I did last year, and I do have a video on this as well. And the big old bottle. As well as these. This was an actual bottle from the pharmacy, from the auction. And I just put an Alice Drink Me graphic on it. And then this was a bottle that I altered with some paper towel and just a graphic from, I think it was Graphic 45 paper. And then these little guys, these were Nebula bottles, and I also did a tutorial on those. Okay, that's it. I'm going to say goodbye for this week, and you'll see me again really soon because, like I said, I have a lot more videos coming out. I love you guys. If I don't talk to you before then, blessed Samhain. Happy New Year. I'm sending you guys much love, brightest of blessings, peace and love. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Take care. I love you. Bye-bye.